Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome to Reminisce in the Night. This is Team SolEtude's newest game, their third game overall, I believe, and I am absolutely ecstatic. I cannot wait to play this game, and honestly, I am so honored to be playing this because I received a DM from the developers of the game, and they sent me this game for free. This is a free copy of the game that they gave to me for whatever reason. They wanted me to play the game, so they gave it to me for free. I am over the moon about it. Their games are always amazing. They made Asobi, which we played on the channel, as well as Beyond Your Window, both of which are games that I absolutely love, and I know this game is going to be top-notch as well. We're going to hop right into it. Once again, a big thank you to them for giving me this game so we can play it here on the channel. Very, very excited. Formerly called like Rivieri or something. They changed it to Reminiscence in the Night, which is a little easier for me to pronounce. We're just gonna be Apple. Sure, Apple is my name. That's my name. Yes, here we go. All right. Oh, very excited. Your eyes are closed, but in the darkness, something is reaching for you, silently. You can't see it, but you recognize it. The soft sound of steps. In your memory, it's exactly the same. A tired way of walking, you could even call it sad. It comes towards you and then stops. Maybe he's talking to you, but you can't hear. You try to speak, but no words come out of your mouth. You're crying. Is it anger or sadness? As you try to answer, the gentle dawn light wakes you up. Amazing artwork as always. I mean, their artists are just so talented. You fall asleep in the middle of your apartment on the floor. As you wake up, you discover a bittersweet sensation in your heart. It flows through your whole body, reaching your mind. A melancholic feeling. You're lost in time. Nothing more than a pale figure in an apartment you don't remember. When you try to recall something about yourself, nothing comes to your mind. It's as if everything has been deleted. You've lost your memories. Oh, we start clicking now. Let's click on the window. Looks like it's a gloomy day outside. Everything seems strangely empty, and the gray sky doesn't make you feel any better. Laptop. You sit at your desk, checking the computer screen. It's already on and an application is open. You look at every name and photo in the contact list, but you don't remember any of them. There's only one person online, someone called Sophia. You click on her icon and then call her instantly, curious to discover she knows something about you. Oh, cool. Not a Pokemon, but I might be wrong. It's looks like, honestly, it looks like Victini if it was any Pokemon. They got water plants, buy food, no instant ramen, some headphones. She seems a little tired, yet she's smiling. Even though you've never seen her, you have a strange feeling. You're finally back. Where were you? You could have warned me. I waited for so long. Sorry, but who are you? What? Is this a joke? Come on, stop it. You're not funny. It's not a joke, huh? Yeah, your face speaks for you. I don't remember anything. Oh, so you've lost your memory? Well, I'm Sophia, a dear friend of yours. I guess you can say I'm your best friend, you know? Yeah, something like that. I was waiting for you to call me. We have some kind of daily appointment here on the app. We meet every day to talk about how things are going. I was worried since you were very late, but now I get why. Maybe she's like a therapist or something. Anyway, I imagine you have some questions for me, right? Who am I? Can you tell me more about you? Any idea of what happened? All very good questions. Who am I seems a little to the point. Let's hear more about her. Of course. I'm Sophia, 25 years old, your best friend, and I'm studying to get a master's degree in traditional art at the university. Probably not a therapist then. Oh, that sounded a bit like a job interview, huh? Sorry, I've been doing too many of them lately. So anyway, that pretty much sums it up about me. The only thing I could add is that I envy your collection of books and CDs, but I don't think that's really helpful, right? Any idea of what happened? It's been a while since I last heard from you. I was so worried. I came here every day to see if you would answer me, but you were always offline. Last time I saw you, everything was fine. We talked as usual, and we said goodbye as you received a phone call. After that, you just vanished. So in the end, that's all the information we have. Well, who am I then? You're Apple. We were in the same class during high school and got separated at university. You have a degree in digital art, and your dream is to be able to develop your own ideas independently, and, well, that's about it. Oh, and you also have a vast collection of books and love movies, but maybe you've already noticed while looking around your apartment. Well, anyway, that's who you are. Do you think those things might be useful? You know, I only realized that every day we used to talk, even though we used to talk every day, we don't know as much as we thought about each other. Or maybe we don't have so much to talk about in general. Does it make sense? I know it's a little out of the blue, but I'd like to be more useful and it seems that I can't. Do you think I've waited so long today, only to tell you about the usual boring things? Were you here all this time? Why have you waited for me? Let's actually ask why they waited. I'm a little curious about that. I already told you. We always talk through this app every day, and, because we're friends? Doesn't it make enough sense for you? Because for me it really does. There's something there. There's something else there. I'm sorry. Maybe you're going to think it's awkward since you don't remember anything about me. Some time ago you gave me a teddy bear. It was a present to make me feel less alone and remember you. It's really sad to think about this distance now. I'd like to do more for you. I imagine you've already checked the items in your apartment, but there's a similar teddy bear. Have you noticed? Maybe now that I told you something more about you and the one you gave me, the one in your apartment will recall something? Okay, alright, we gotta find a teddy bear it looks like. Let's check the TV first. There's a French movie on TV, Curved. Good work. A young woman is home alone doing absolutely nothing but smoking a cigarette. Someone starts to insistently knock at the door. She's irritated by that. Alright, what about these books? Oh, these are CDs. Whenever you look at this pile of CDs, you think it's a shame your CD player is broken. So these are the book collection then. A library filled with books. Now that you pay more attention to it, you realize there are plenty of books about art. You look at the titles, unsure of which one to read. You pick an old essay about cinema. Opening to a random page, you start reading a short passage. It's a story about you, your father, and your grandfather. About someone who will live after you, and who is still you. A tiny fragment of a memory. Someone gives you this book without saying a word. You'll need it to study, but you can't buy it in a shop. Is that why this person is giving it to you? Curiouser and curiouser. Because we have the trash can. Trash seems to be piling up. Only papers, thrown away recently. Among them, you can distinguish a different one, though. You will find me in the garden, and then it's smudged out. There's something written on it. You'll find me in the garden. The letters are a little faded. Okay. Is this the garden? The leaves green is so bright, yet there seems to be some dust on them. Not the garden. Alright, so we have the telephone and the door. The dust never disappears from this phone, huh? You place the receiver back in its place. Someone left a message in the answering service. Hi, it's Mom. I just called to know how you're feeling, but it seems like you don't want to talk. I hope that, at least, you'll get out of the apartment sometimes. Well, bye, sweetie. Alright, so I don't want to leave yet. I'm going to go upstairs, or up ladder. Yeah, we're looking for that teddy bear, and I think there it is, but let's see what else we can interact with. First, mirror. There's only you. Yep, that's what I expected, a mirror. You don't want to sleep now. I always want to sleep. This guitar. As you stare at it, you remember playing it sometimes. But how much time has passed since then? Here's the teddy bear we were searching for. This teddy bear seems to be old. One of its arms is ruined, almost falling off. You grab it and look at it closely. It brings you a deep sense of melancholy. You start remembering something as an image pops into your head. There's a girl, smiling at you. She's going away and both of you are sad. Neither one knows when you'll see each other again. So she opens her backpack and takes out that same teddy bear. That's the last scene you see. The teddy bear's arm falls to the ground. Find something to repair it, leave it as is. I'm gonna want to repair it. Oh, we fixed it right away. Wandering through the house, you manage to grab a needle and a thread. As you're not used to it, you find it a little hard to fix the arm, but the result isn't that bad. Yeah, very important to fix that. Someone went through all the effort of giving it to us, and we should probably upkeep that. Alright, let's go downstairs. Can we, tell her we found it, maybe? There you are. How'd it go? Do you want to know who gave the teddy bear to you? I thought it was her. Well, yeah. I thought it could be useful information. Maybe I'm just saying things you already know. Oh! Yeah. It really was! You don't want to tell her she sucks at giving information. That's rude! I didn't mean to be rude the first time. It was broken, but I repaired it. That's good. I was wondering if it was. After all, it's a bit old. Thank you for repairing it. It means a lot. Well, anyway, I really need to go now. I have to study for a test, but will you handle it without me? I feel so selfish going away at such a difficult time. I'll stay connected so that you won't feel alone, okay? If you need something, I'm here. Alright, so she looks like she might be our hint system. Maybe. Alright, let's head outside then. Oh, you can't go outside. It's tightly closed. So then we have to do something about the find it in the garden thing. Looks like it's a gloomy day outside. Everything's strangely empty. Gray sky doesn't make you feel any better. Okay, and she's unavailable now. Right. Is it me or do you seem a little down? Your hair looks a little messy too. Have you checked yourself in the mirror this morning? Aha. Okay, so it's mirror time. And into here. There's a garden in the reflection. That's what we're looking for. It looks as if it's inviting you to enter. Will you go through the mirror? Oh, we're going through the mirror. Yeah, okay. We did have to meet someone in the garden. I guess the garden is like a metaphorical garden as opposed to a real one. Ooh. A foggy and pale garden. Oh, shoot. Hold on. History. What did I miss? A foggy and pale garden. Everything looks confused. You're trying to recall this place, but your memories are all blurred. And the man's seated in front of you. Haven't you already seen him somewhere? No, I have neither happiness nor unhappiness. Everything passes. You look at the mysterious man in front of you. He just finished reading a passage from the book he's holding. Do you remember this line? It's from No Longer Human by Dazai. It brings back so many memories. That makes me sad. So sad. A pause of silence. You don't know what to say, as you don't recognize this man at all. All the while, he seems to be lost in his thoughts. You know, it's difficult to find something to talk about with you. Would it be useful to say who I am? Or what I know about you? I'm just a pale figure in your memories now. And yet, I don't have the slightest idea of what to say. You know, I understand how difficult it is to lose your grip on the present. You start to wander between then and now with no direction. And everything is confused. Everything is blurred. Nothing seems real anymore, and all the people around us can't reach us in any way. We become blind, and then we start losing everything in our constant research of the past, and eventually lose ourselves. Let's ask how they know me. I'm your mentor. I taught you about the world that surrounds you, and what it hides from all of us. How to survive it, if possible. Who can you trust? What can you do to avoid suffering? Even if these questions seem to have no answer at all, we use them to find in poetry and art. Of course, now things are different. What is this place? This place. It's a place where we used to spend our time. Talking, reading, discussing. Something like a refuge from everything and everyone. You know, when people feel trapped by the world around them, all they can do is retire to a safe place. Somewhere they know they won't be hurt. This is what this place has been. And maybe it still is. At least for me. But what is it now? Nothing more than a That's it! That was the original title of the game, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Reveri? Anyway, a place where we both belong to, from which is hard to separate. Oh, excuse me. It seems that seeing you made me quite nostalgic, but that's not important now. As he talks, a tear starts to warm your left cheek. The entire landscape in front of you starts becoming paler, and then it begins disappearing in the darkness, just as it appeared. Interesting. Late at night, you open your eyes in your apartment. Okay. So, that was a little odd. There's only you now. Okay, so the mirror. We looked in the mirror and we reminisced. About the man. Now, man said he was our mentor. Oh, wait, hold on. We feel so tired we want to sleep. No, let's check around first, and then we can sleep. Still can't go outside. No messages. The feeble light shining on the leaves invokes a melancholic feeling. Alright, anything new on TV? Nope, still turned off. Outside the window, the streets look solitary. There's no one around, and the moonlight is high and pale. It seems to be looking at you. Yeah, let's chat with the lady. Oh, she's sleeping. It's better not to disturb her. Anything new in the trash can? No? Okay. I just figured I'd come by and check everything. Ever wonder what would happen if this pile of CDs fell? Maybe something new is here. You're too tired to read. Okay. So it looks like, unless we check Teddy Bear again, is it smiling at you? And then maybe we can play guitar. Too late to play, so I guess we do have to sleep then. You feel so tired, do you want to sleep? Yes. As you get into bed, your eyes instantly close. I wish I could get into bed that quickly. Just fall asleep right away. In your dreams, you find nothing more than confusion. It's evening and you receive a phone call. You don't remember who called, but you can still feel the shock caused by those words. He left us. But who left? Through the dream, you try to remember this, but somehow you can't. And here it comes, our first meeting. Were your memories pleasant, or were they painful? Don't worry, you're safe now in your dreams. You may not be in your apartment, where you're talking to someone, where you try to recall what you have lost, but at least there's nothing that can hurt you here. You are filled with doubts, but do you really want to bring them along with you in a dream? It wouldn't be a good idea, but the choice is yours. I'm just a spectator to all this. I always watch. Sometimes I ask questions, but not today, so worry not. And you proceed until you reach tomorrow. Huh. So it said he left us. And it was a phone call. And the only other phone call we received is from the mom. So maybe like the father figure left, and maybe that's who we were talking to in the mirror. You slowly wake up, filled with confusing feelings, unable to understand your thoughts. As you wake up in your bed, you feel the traces left by tears now dry on your cheeks. Have you cried while sleeping? You wonder, where does the emptiness you're feeling come from? Okay, let's check Teddy Bear again. He seems strangely happier now that his arm is fixed. Cool, can we jam on the guitar? It stands silent in the corner. Okay, and then mirror. There's only you. Alright, down the ladder we go. That's the phone. You lift the receiver. A feminine voice greets you softly. It recalls something from within you. Something distant and dear, but lost. Hi, sweetie. It's me, your mother. I've been calling you for so long, and you've never answered. I left lots of messages, you know. Have you listened to them? Of course I did. You haven't, have you? But don't worry, I knew it already. I'm sorry if I worried too much, even if I know you have things to do. I can't help but be concerned. But you never answer, and that hurts. I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta pick up the phone. I know you are. Anyway, how are things going? And what about Sophia? Do you still hear from her? She was such a gentle girl. It's a pity you two got separated, but I guess that's how life goes. We can't always be with who we want. She helps a lot. She's okay, I guess. She helps. I mean, she doesn't really help a lot. She's kind of just like pointed us along through the game so far, but you don't want to be negative about it. That makes me very happy, you know? I've always feel reassured when you two are together. You know, I was looking at a photo of you two yesterday. It reminded me of so many things. It doesn't happen often for me to remember the past. It always seems so blurry. But when I saw your faces, something started to clear up in my mind. And I wanted to tell you about it so much. Oh, I also saw a photo of both of us with your uncle. He always reminded me of your father. Okay, so maybe there was no father and the uncle kind of stepped in at that role. This is just me thinking, like, as we're progressing through the game. He always reminded me of your father. Is he still teaching you at university? Oh, yeah, so that was the mentor then. I don't want to lie. So I guess I already finished? I already finished university, I guess. Oh, really? I didn't know at all. I was convinced this was your second year. Well, that's funny. It seems like my age is starting to catch up to me. Don't worry about it. Well, I think I'll call him now. See you soon, okay? Okay, see ya. And thank you. Alright, so let's continue our adventures. Right when you're about to collect the trash to toss it away, a note catches your attention. Many weeks pass now. I still don't know how to express the things I thought I wanted to tell you, so I decided to be brief and concise. To follow that simplicity you always admired. It's now time to move on and be myself. Alright, so that's like a poem, I think, and the uncle was teaching poems, so maybe he is gone. Flowers. The flowers are taking their time to grow. They probably need to be watered. Will you water the plant? Heck yeah, we'll water the plant. The leaves seem to be brighter now. Those little flowers are cute, don't you think? I could never take care of a house plant. I'm just not good enough. You take a CD from the pile. As you look at its cover, you start to remember it. It was one of your favorites. Well, what was it? On the screen there's a scene from a movie you barely remember. Three men are seated at a small table. They're discussing and laughing, lightly. Yet there's an aura of danger lingering around them. Cool. Take a book from the shelf. It's a collection of animated movie storyboards. Each page is filled with notes, but you don't understand any of them. I wonder if these are like actual movies that are playing on the TV and I'm just not getting the references to them. A calm afternoon. Outside the window you see only bright colors. The sun seems strangely weak, yet its light sweetly caresses you. God, the writing in this game is amazing. If like I watch a lot of movies, but I don't watch a lot of like classic. I don't know. Maybe I don't watch enough movies. I actually really dropped off watching movies, but you know, let's get on video chat here. Water plants. We did it. As you sit at the computer, you notice Sophia is there again, waiting for you. She's reading a book, but you can't see the title. It's voluminous, but she doesn't seem to mind that. Oh, hi there. Sorry I didn't notice you. I was reviewing a book for university. How are you today? You look sad. Did something happen? My mother called. She seemed surprised, but happy. Your mother? I haven't seen her in ages. How's she doing? Is everything alright? I think she's losing her memory. I think you're losing your memory, main character. Me, I guess? Oh, well, yeah. It's been quite some time since it began happening. She suffers from an illness. I didn't know it was alright to tell you this or not. I'm sorry. Oh. How should I feel? Maybe I suffer from it too? How should I feel is so, like, robotic, you know? I guess when you're reset to square one, though, like, do you not... I guess it, like, brings up, like, the deeper question of, are emotions taught or are emotions natural, you know? And there's so many, like, different takes on that. Because, like, if you grow up only knowing happiness, will you even be sad when it's time to be sad? Let's ask that question, actually. How should I feel? What do you mean? Should I hate myself? I don't even remember her. I don't even remember her, I guess. Yeah, I figured as much. But you can't do anything that you aren't already doing. You've locked yourself in your memories, so all you can do now is try to escape. I think that when you get out of all this, everything will be better. Your mother was always so gentle with everyone, always smiling, helping all the people around her. But not everyone wants to be chained forever to others. Guess that's why you left home and started living alone. I remember she was sad the day you took that decision. It's been quite some time since I last saw her. That was the last time I came back to our hometown, too. You called me one day saying that your mother was slowly losing herself, so me and my parents came to see her. We wanted to support both of you as much as we could, talking about memories, though. Did you manage to remember something? I saw an old friend. Wait, you mean in your apartment, or... no, I saw him in my memories. No, I walked through the mirror. Should we be blunt about it? Yeah, we walked through the mirror. She doesn't like that. Through the mirror. How'd you even do that? Doesn't that seem a little impossible to you? Can you really believe that something like that actually happened? I'm not saying that it was real. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Do you think this is all a dream? Something that is only happening in your head? Well, if you think so, then what does that make me? Only a projection of yourself? Or a ghost stuck in your head? This is a little meta. Okay. This is a lot like Asobi in the writing of, like, where you have to question what is real. And I think Asobi was a combination of, it's like some of the motifs from from Beyond Your Window and some stuff from Reminiscence in the Night, to where so you know, this is not their first Team SolEtude's first time playing around with, like, the what is even real at this point thing. Is this what you... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get so worked up. It's just that... Just believe in me or it's understandable. Yeah, it's understandable, I guess. Thank you. So, what do you remember about him? We spent time in a garden. Well, I don't know that many gardens, but you often talked about one. I remember being very tiny, filled with very different plants. You used to spend a lot of time there. It was nice listening to you when you talked about it. It always let my mind fly to imagine it. He spoke about a melody, it's still all blurred. What? I can't select he spoke about a melody? No, did I miss a detail or something? Shoot, is this a dialogue tree I don't have unlocked yet? It's all still blurry. Well, I guess that's what this is all about, right? But after all, we have just started, so don't worry, I'm sure things will get better. Sorry, but now I'm a bit tired. We can talk more later, okay? I'm going to log off for today, so take it easy out there. Boom, okay. Cool. What do we do now? TV? Nope, same old movie. Okay. Can we leave? You can't go outside, it's tightly closed. What was this note that we had? The poem? Many weeks past now, I still don't know how to express the things I thought I wanted to tell you, so I decided to be brief and concise, to follow that simplicity you always admired. It's now time to move on and be myself. Okay. So that's a poem. Do we walk through the mirror again? Maybe? The garden is waiting for you. Do you go through the mirror? Let's explore. Let's take a peek. What's the worst that can happen, eh? Here we are. Okay, maybe we need to, like, click on something? Because I want to unlock that dialogue tree. Maybe we just had the same discussion. You find yourself in the pale, solitary garden. It has changed since last time. There is silence all around, apart from a soft music that lingers in your head. The man is still in front of you, waiting. Welcome back. I was just thinking about you. How are you feeling? How are things going out there? Why are you so interested? Fine, I'd say. Genuinely curious about why he's interested. You still mistrust me that much? Well, as your ex-teacher, of course I bother with how things are going. He's definitely the uncle. Don't all teachers worry for their students? Well, maybe not all of them, but I do. I always worry about how you're doing. And being locked in there, always waiting, does not help much. You know, I was thinking about something. Throughout my life, I've been reflecting on the importance of memories. And when this happened, I asked myself, why are you trying to recover your memories? Do you think they hold value? Or do you fear you will lose yourself without them? Oh my lord. This is actually pretty wild, because this reminds me of something we discussed in my college English class. It was the idea, I think the author was Ted Chiang, Chiang. It was about how memories need to be like malleable, you know? So like when you tell a story about something that happened in your past, you can sort of fluff it a little bit, right? If you're telling a story that you want to be a funny person to whoever you're telling it to, you might put a funny spin on it. You might tell something that's a little self-deprecating or something like that. But you can take that same story and make it a sad story, or, you know, an XYZ whatever story. Based on how you tell it, you can change small details. And with Chang, his story had like a technology that recorded all the memories, so you can just play them back. And it was sort of that debate of like, is that a good thing? Without them, I feel nothing. I need them to be myself. What else could I do? You still have the possibility of choosing to live in the future or to remain stuck in your memories. What are the consequences? And what are the gains? Well, that of course depends. It depends mostly by how strongly you're tied to your reality. If you continue walking towards the future, you may abandon your past. But if you stay in your past, you won't have to cope with what is waiting for you. No more worries about finding a job, or about paying bills, or being alone. There would be only you and the nice memories of your past. Imagine forgetting the people you love or who love you. How would you cope with the loneliness then? What I'm saying is, without our memories, you're alone. The people you see every day may abandon you or betray you, but memories are always there, and I'm always here for you. Can you say the same thing for other people? Of course, there is that girl, but what if it'll take you forever to recover all your memories? Will she wait all that time? Okay. Alright. I feel like I'm starting to put things together a little bit. I think this is less about like... Well, let's just keep playing. Late at night again. You open your eyes, feeling tired. The light is dim as emptiness surrounds you. I assume we just go to sleep, right? You feel so tired. Do you want to sleep? Let's check downstairs just real quick. Maybe there's something on the answering machine or something. Oh, she's sleeping again. Okay. No messages. TV's turned off. Alright, yes, we'll probably have to sleep again. There we go. You feel so tired, you want to sleep? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a sleep. As you get into bed, your eyes slowly close. So we could probably get another dream sequence here then. Right? A new dream. A different memory. You're in a large room filled with desks. There's nobody but you and a man. He looks at you and talks, but all you can hear is your mother's voice. He's gone. He left us. Is it guilt, what you're feeling? It's about the he. The he is the problem. Welcome back. Have you found what you were looking for in the garden? Or did more questions arise? Finding the answers we need isn't always a fast process, but you may realize one day that they're closer than you once imagined. Has it ever happened to you? The moment in which you realize that you've always had the answer to your problem just in front of you, one choice away, but you didn't realize it? You didn't manage to realize it until something just clicked in your mind? Sometimes you only need a little push in that direction, an input that comes from others or from the world around us to change everything. But the answer we need just awaits for us, calmly. Alright. You wake up in the middle of the night. Is it the same day or the day after? You really have no idea. But you feel something strange. Okay, I assume we don't just go back to sleep. You're not tired now. There's only you, just like always. Alright. Hold on. There's only you, just like always. So, that to me means that the mirror is not like a portal or anything. We're straight up just staring at it and thinking. And when we see ourselves, we unlock a different part of the memory. Alright, the computer is on, and the screen you see Sophia's room. Everything is as usual, but she isn't there. You call her. You need her. You don't know why, but you do. Yet silence is the only answer you receive. Can we, like, snoop around her room or something? Maybe she's got, like, a voodoo magic something or other. Oh, there's a shadow man by the door! When you step back from the computer, everything has changed. Dark shadows surround you on the walls. The light has vanished. Only a few items in the apartment now faintly shine. You feel more alone than before. Something inside yourself tells you that everything is useless. This piano work is amazing, by the way. There is nothing worth doing now. You try not to look out. Oh, you try to look outside the window, but you can't see anything. Everything is surrounded by fog. The screen is fuzzy. The plants are dead? You look at the plant, noticing insects crawling on the leaves. You question yourself on what to do. Kill the insects and save the plant, or leave them be. We're gonna let them live. You feel bad for the plant, but you're incapable of killing living beings. Well, some bugs aren't terrible for plants. The receiver is misplaced. Put it back. Maybe someone could call. Then you notice there's a message. Hi, sweetie, it's Mom. I just called to check if everything is good. I really hope it is. I imagine you're really busy, right? You know, I got the number wrong 3 times in a row today. Guess I'm getting old, huh? Well, bye for now. I'll call again tomorrow. Okay. Upstairs? Hold on, I want to try going out the door first. You can't go outside. It's tightly closed. Shadow by the door. Okay. Teddy bear? You're getting used to its smile now. Let's play some sick guitar. You have no desire to play right now. You're too unsettled to sleep. It's mirror time. There's a pale shadow on it. What? What didn't I click on? CDs? Staring at this pile just gets you in a bad mood now. Books? As you reach into the library, something suddenly clicks in your mind. 2 different books attract your attention. The first one is an old novel, covered by dust. It seems sad, but strangely resonates with your soul. The second one is a collection of short poems. It seems to recall some kind of image in your mind, distant and pale. Read the novel, read the poems. Give me the one that I haven't read in a while. This book's title has been deleted by time, yet you faintly remember the author's name. Dazai Osamu. And as a strange weight settles on your chest, you skim through the pages until you find an interesting passage. I'm convinced that human life is filled with many pure, happy, serene examples of insincerity, truly splendid of their kind of people deceiving one another without, strangely enough, any wounds being inflicted. Other people who seem unaware even that they are deceiving one another. Okay. Garbage. The trash really piled up. Still, you managed to find a letter inside the bin. It's been a month since I started writing this letter. Yet every time, it seems forced and I toss it away. What is it that I want to tell you? Am I trying to apologize? I ran away, I know. I just turned my back on you and fled. And now it feels totally useless to write to you. That seems like it's to the mom. Because she started losing her memory and then we... Hold on a minute. What if the one she's calling, she says he left us, he left us? What if that's us? We left her. Because she had her dementia or whatever it was, her memory issue. And we didn't stick around. What's left to click on? I think I clicked, the TV? Screen is fuzzy. Window, click on the computer again? She left you alone. You can't go outside, it's tightly closed. I think I've clicked on everything, right? Mirror again? Maybe? The garden is inviting you. Do you walk through the mirror? Let's do it. So we had to check everything before we can go into the mirror. Makes sense. Yeah, it's honestly going to be good to... Oh! Chill just ran down my spine. I was going to say, it's going to be good to escape to the mirror, get some peace and quiet, but this is no garden that I remember. You find yourself in a dark place, ruled by sad and heavy feelings. It's the garden you saw in the mirror, but somehow different. The entire place seems to be falling apart. In front of you there is a man. He's looking at you, his eyes glittering in the darkness. Suddenly, you feel a stabbing pain hitting you. I love this work, by the way. This is some great artwork. I would be 100% willing to make this my desktop background. It is great work. You feel alone, somehow, and that black shadow seems to be connected to that feeling. You don't remember, or do you not want to remember? Who are you? Who am I? Asking yourself those questions won't solve anything here. You deserve no love. No love at all. You always only cared about yourself. Is there something you care to talk about? Sophia's gift, the guitar, only myself. Can't talk about the guitar for some reason, but let's talk about Sophia's gift. You took the time to fix it, sure. But are you really sure you've done it for her and not for yourself? That you did it to honor the memories of her, not to gain some benefits from it? Something like a positive ending? Or the end of your loneliness? Is this the person you are? Do you really care about her? Even though you don't remember anything? Holy Lord, that was loud in my ears. That's understandable. After all, who doesn't want to be loved? Who does not... Anyway, are there people who deserve to be alone? You found a safe place to hide from your loneliness, and right away, you took advantage of it. It's only human to do that. Have you ever asked yourself, who are you? Someone who has no memories, nobody. Who are you without your past? Only a name stumbling in the darkness, looking for your lost past, desperate to find it. Are you sure you can find what you are looking for? Especially now that she left you alone. Wouldn't it be better to live here, in your memories, rather than in a present that continues to hurt you? That was definitely a different... That was a different tone. So we didn't have access to Sophia. And that was like the first time we were truly alone. And look what happened. You know, the room had shadows and we went to a different garden. So maybe Sophia has to exist. Anyway, it's late at night. You wake up feeling tired and confused. Let's head right to bed because I know... Oh, not now. Is it because of darkness or is the teddy actually smiling at you? It's too late to play. I've never gotten that guitar to work. Oh good, she's back. Thank heavens. She looks concerned. Sophia's right there on the screen. She's waiting for you. Her eyes look sad and worried. Weren't you supposed to always be here for me? Where were you? We can get a little... No, it's not her fault. Where were you? I'm sorry. I was a few steps away. I just didn't have the strength to see you. I know I said I'd always be here, but this time I had to break my own promise. I started thinking you didn't actually need my help. I felt so scared and useless, but I know now. Waiting for you is the only thing I can do to help. I still don't get why. You don't? Well, how do I say that? I think it's easy to understand why, if you think about it carefully. Please just try to trust me. Even though it's difficult, especially now that you barely know who I am. Listen, I know this will sound stupid, but I want to be sincere. Normally, I would be at university, or working at my part-time job, and maybe the situation makes me look a little creepy. A girl you barely know talking to you through a computer. All this while you're going through something so difficult. It's almost unbelievable, right? But the thing is that I've been so in love with you in the past, and I still am. That's why I'm here. That's why I've abandoned everything for you, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. These feelings are so strong that sometimes they scare me, and I can't help but ask myself how we got into this situation. What have we done to deserve this, and how we can't get out of it? I'm sorry for doubting you, yeah right? Don't hit him with the yeah right. I'm sorry for doubting you. Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm sorry for being like this. I know I'm not strong enough and I can't fake it. I tried really hard to be, but I've probably only made things worse. The truth is that I wanted to show you a better side of me, a side that doesn't really exist. I wanted it to be so much better for you. And I know it's very late too. You must be tired, right? We can talk more tomorrow? Let's rest for now. Yes, good night. Well, what about tomorrow with 3 dots? Tomorrow. See you tomorrow then. Why do I feel like there is no tomorrow? The plant seems lonelier than usual. At least it's got some bugs with it, eh? You feel so tired. Do you want to sleep? Can we play the guitar? It's a bit too late to play. Okay, yes, we're gonna sleep then. Here we go. As you get in your bed, your eyes slowly close. Whew, alright. There is a space for one last dream. A man in his 50s and a girl. They're far from you, but you can feel their smiles. They're calling you, asking you to reach them, but you can't seem to reach them both. You're still wandering through this darkness, trying to find yourself, and what you have lost. But you can't wander forever, can you? You must put an end to this. A point in which things can be considered complete. At least to make the choice to move on or not. Oh gosh. I love this part of the game. He's in front of you, silent and unmoving. He just keeps staring at you, waiting. Well, what could you say? I have no excuses. Are you here to take me away? I have no excuses. So, I think I might have been right about us, like, we definitely, like, abandoned ill mother and, like, locked ourselves in our apartment to block that out. I have no excuses, or are you here to take me away? Let's ask if he's here to... No, he's not here to take us away. Let's ask... I have no excuses. The only possible excuse is held in your future. What you will do from now on. The choices you will make. The things you will say. All these things will determine who you will become. The punishment for you fleeing from your past. What you choose to do, or don't, is only up to you. Before I continue, this artwork looks a lot like the... Oh, I don't really want to spoil anything. If anyone has watched The Haunting of Bly Manor... I think it's called Haunting of Bly Manor on Netflix. There's a character in that who looks a lot like this, and I really like that character design. I like this one too. I really gotta stop turning up my headphone volume. Those piano strikes really get to me. All right, here we go. Hey, it's sunny outside for once. Early evening. Everything feels so nostalgic, as if something is ending. It seems even happier now, or maybe you're just projecting. It stands silent in the corner. Okay, no guitar from me. You aren't tired. Mirror? There's only you. Should there be someone else? Should there be someone else? I assume that's like, should there be someone else, meaning were you expecting to see not you? The phone's ringing again. As you approach it, the phone starts ringing. Finally, Apple! I've been calling for hours, but I didn't want to leave messages anymore. You should learn how to answer, you know? Well, I just wanted to see how things are going. Is everything okay? Yes, it is now. I feel unsatisfied. Let's hit him with the I feel unsatisfied. Yes, I think I know what you mean. The only thing I can say is that sometimes we have to just let things rest in our mind for a bit before turning back to them and understanding. You know, Apple, I started taking notes now. My memory's fading away faster and faster. I even forgot about your uncle for a while. The sensation of having forgotten something so important was unbearable. I only realize now how important he was to me. You know, at first I thought that forgetting wasn't such a bad thing. As the memory fades, the pain does too. But in the end, you lose everything, and nothing is of any value anymore. Oh, sorry. It seems that memory isn't the only thing that gets worse with age, huh? I'll let you go now. Bye, and thank you for answering, sweetie. Bye, Mom. I'll call again tomorrow. Bye. Plant. Flowers are surely taking their time to grow. CDs. You take another CD from the pile. Seems to recall in your mind distant sounds from the past, but they're unclear. Two girls looking at the horizon on the screen. Everything seems so distant, lost in the snow around them. As you look at these books, these pages, these words, are they useful now? The day is slowly fading away, leaving in its place the night's darkness. Trash can? The usual trash bin. Just as you're about to turn, something catches your eyes. I'm sorry for everything. So all those 3 notes we read are probably all part of one string. You know, you're supposed to read them all at once. She's not here, but she left you a message. I think you're ready now. To go outside? The door's opening! Oh, there she is! Was she there the whole time? The window is open, the cactus gets some light. Art by... Okay, so I think this is the end of the game. I'm gonna let the credits roll. I really want... Okay, so I want to dive into this. I really, really do. Because I think there's a lot of interesting things to pull out of this. And first off, I just want to thank again the dev team for sending me this copy of the game. Special thanks to all the playtesters and our supporters. Please, please, please support this dev team, guys. I'll have a link in the description to their Itchio page for the game, and I'll also have a playlist link to all of the games they've made that I've played here on the channel. And I played every single one of them that they've made, minus the demo for this game. But holy lord, there is a lot to unpack here. Generally after these games, I do find myself chilling here on the title screen just speaking about what I think the game's about. And I'll try and keep it short because this video is a little long. I didn't want to split it up into a couple of parts or episodes or whatever. So we're just going to have like a 50-minute video here on the channel. I think that this Reminiscence in the Night game is about guilt. And that's really what I take away from it. We have that torn up letter in the mail, or not the mailbox, in the garbage can. We get the phone calls from the mom, and I think it's a lot about being able to move on from your past, because the big question is, like, without memories of your past, who are you, you know? And I think at the start of the game, our character was blocking all of it out, you know, blocking out the potential death of the father, the potential death of the uncle, and then of course the mother's illness. It was just too much for them, so they, you know, went off, you know, bought their own place, lived on their own, kind of shut themselves off from the world. And that's the thing Team SolEtude does, by the way, is their games are about loneliness and, you know, being isolated. I believe the isolation is the word they use on their Itchio page. Yeah, so I think that was the big deal for the first part of the game. And that the uncle character, or the teacher, not technically the uncle, but I'm pretty sure it's the uncle, in the garden is the more like philosophical, like just posing the questions. And then it jumps to the man in the black suit in the red garden. And I mean, I still think that I don't actually know who that's supposed to represent, if anyone. That could just be, you know, a personification of a feeling. What I do know, though, is I'm nearly 100% certain, and I could totally be off here, but that's what's cool about these games, is you can just take your own opinion on it and run with it. I think when the mom calls, you know, he left us, he's gone, I think that's talking about us. I think it is, because, you know, her memory isn't great, so when it says, like, who he left, you know, left doesn't it implies they had the choice, you know, they picked up and they moved. And when it says he's gone, that's more of like a death thing. But if it follows he left us, he's gone, I think that means the player left the mom character. Yeah, I think this is an incredible game, and there were some dialogue options I wasn't able to explore. I'm really recommending you guys head over to Itchio and buy this game. It's like $5 or more. It's like a name your price thing, $5 and up. It's worth it. Guys, please buy the game. Support the dev team. They're amazing people, and I always love playing their games. So I think I'm gonna call it here, though, on our longest video ever on the channel. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and check out their Itchio page. Please, if you have any interest in this game at all, or if you believe me, check out their Itchio page. Play some of their free games if you want to, or buy this one. I will catch you guys all back here next time for the next video. Until then, as always, take care.